Hello and welcome back to another video. I am here with Halo. My name is Killer, and today we're going to be doing fanfiction with a bot that just finishes it.
It's gonna be good.
I'm terrified.
I'm ecstatic.
So...
Should we do Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, help and bother. Oh, bother. Oh, double bother.
You sounded like Darwin from the Amazing World Gumball when he was screaming. And it was just like, I am a man! And it slowly gets higher and higher. Okay, yes, we're doing Winnie the Pooh. It's too good of an idea. We gotta do that. Alright. Let's begin.
Alright. I guess... Well, since Piglet's staring at me, we're gonna have Piglet in there.
Alright.
And... Piglet is going to Pooh's house.
Alright.
Perfect.
Alright, now I'm gonna press complete text. I can't.
Oh my gosh!
This is the perfect setup.
I'm afraid now.
It's okay. You're not the one that's gonna be reading it. Here's the completion. It was a cold winter's day when... wait, hold on. Dramatic music, play. It was a cold winter's day when Piglet went galloping towards Pooh's house. Piglet was dreadfully worried because Tigger kept jumping people, and not the friendly kind. He was part of a gang. Piglet was terrified because his gang was really active this winter and had a grudge on Piglet for stealing back some honey in a pot. It was not a normal pot of honey. It contained pot. Piglet put his hand over Tigger's mouth to keep him quiet, but Tigger kept barking and stomping around. Piglet knew the pot was poisoned. Tigger was sniffing all over the place. Piglet could not do a thing. He turned and ran like a headless. It's just it. It was just like, it didn't even have a period. It was just he turned and ran like a headless. Suddenly it turned. Like, Piglet was obviously scared, and then also he's like, Piglet put his hand over Tigger's mouth to keep him quiet. And just, like, you can hear like the screaming in the background as this is happening. Like, Tigger's like, "What happened? Who hurt you, Piglet?" Okay, alright, now another story. What's it gonna be?
Oh boy. Oh shoot, I had one earlier, but it
Momo from
Go
Avatar.
for it. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Now, time to complete the text. Oh, it's taking a while to load.
Oh, the suspense!
It's generating a lot more. Okay, so, here it is.
Oh boy.
Momo held his makeshift shiv that he carved out of flint rock and stood over the sleeping body of Aang. His jowls dripped, salivating over the thought of eating the Avatar's flesh. "Run away now, Momo," he murmured, turning back to his crackling snowblower and the pile of logs he piled into it. Apparently he's awake now, I guess. "We can't walk all this way, right, buddy?" "Not likely, yo," Aang said from above. Don't bother, dude, he huffed out of breath, not letting his teeth show. Right, let's get this over with. For a moment they stood silently, waiting for what his boss would say. Doesn't even make sense. What did I just read?
What? I can't even, what?
Who was who?
Wait a minute. So, it went from Momo trying to eat Aang to Aang and Momo trying to get somewhere with a leaf blower? Or snowblower?
And there was a boss, I guess?
The boss wants to have a word with you.
I don't really like the completion thing. I feel like we should I have an idea.
Oh?
Instead of generating more, we should just write down what we're gonna say, and then we'll read it to the audience. Because I feel like it's much, much more interesting that way. What is our next victim?
Danny Phantom.
Great. Danny looked around the urban jungle.
Oh.
Undergrowth had taken over his monopoly over the city. He wasn't pleased by this. He what's that called? What's it called? He stewed about it in his chair while holding the head of his father.
Wow! Wow! Wait a minute.
His eyes glowed green with rage, and he threw the bloody body part across the room, shattering the skull.
Holy crap. Dan. Eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
He then ate a Snicker. Smiling as the taste lifted his spirits. He finally understood what the commercial was talking about.
I didn't realize I was so hungry. All this time being a ghost. I didn't realize.
An hour later. So, I have completed my writing of this fanfiction. We chose Danny Phantom, as you may or may not already know. And things went quite interestingly.
Yeah, that's a word.
Okay, so Danny looked around the urban jungle. Undergrowth had taken over his monopoly over the city. He wasn't pleased by this. He stewed about it in his chair while holding the head of his father. His eyes glowed green with rage, and he threw the bloody body part across the room, shattering the skull. He then ate a Snicker, smiling as the taste lifted his spirits. He finally understood what the commercial was talking about. An hour later, he went to Undergrowth while the creature was eating acid. He tripped on it hard. He thought that Danny was a dancing. He thought that Danny was a dancing mushroom, also known as the love of his life. So. So he went in for a kiss, babbling complete nonsense, right before Danny threw the head of his real love of his life right in his face. I don't know what I've done.
Huh?
I don't know what I've done. I literally didn't think I could write something like this, and I have. Here we go. Homestuck. John Egbert was sitting in the middle of his room. He had no clue why the birds were puking, but he didn't care. He ran towards the chimney and started to burn them. It was far too cold for him to even fathom keeping the birds alive, even if it meant keeping the little bit of sanity he had left. He then realized later that night that Santa had come through the chimney while it was lit. Santa was now on fire in his living room. He wanted to help slightly, but he knew he could get something from Santa. He made a quick deal that if he put him out, then he would get a lifetime supply of birds to burn.
Oh my god!
So he put him out, but instead of going through with his promise, Santa took out a bazooka. He aimed it at John, and then dropped it, deciding to strangle John with his bare hands. And they were very large hands. They were also part bear. I don't know how and why my brain comes up with these things, but it happened. That's it for tonight.
You know, I actually have bare oven mitts.
Oh.
So, like, I can pull out casseroles out of the oven with my bare hands.
Nice. Well, this has been fun, but that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, tell me if you want more. Beware of undergrowth, and especially Santa's very berry hands. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye!